Wonderful.
Bone swords to everyone, one and all. I believe bone sword is pronounced Bonen Schwarz in German, I believe. Hello, friends. hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
How is everyone doing today? Hello. Hi, Siska. Hi, Dallas. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Dale. Hello.
Whoever you are, welcome to the show.
Siska says, say Nockenschwert. Nockenschwert? No. You can't possibly tell me that CH and SCH is pronounced the same in German. That can't be. It must be Nockenschwert. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yanto, were you really telling me you want to exit? The stream just started, Yanto. Yanto, are you for reals today, my son? Hello, everyone. I am your navigator, Maxi, also known as they them, also known as Kirin. My pronouns are them. My cat. Okay, fine. I'll be right back. Listen to the music for 1 second while I let the cat out. Okay? Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. You would think this cat was being held against his goddamn will. Oh my god. Children, am I right? Children. Hello everyone. How y'all doing today? It's Monday. That's not true. I gotcha. It's Tuesday. That was to see if you were all paying attention. I may want to get a soundbite for that. You're not wrong. The song's about to restart, by the way? Do I want to just jump into the stream? Well, that's too late. The song's gonna... Yeah, there's a song right there. Anyway, oh, I haven't actually shared on Blue Sky. Give me a second. Boop. There we go. So welcome to the Tuesday stream, also known as the Let's Get Creative stream. I think we're just ready to get going, so let's just go in at the count of 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Wonderful.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Maxi. How's everyone doing today? I am your navigator for today. Hello. Alright, so I would like to address a couple of things right away, first and foremost. The first one, by the way, is that I have in fact gone through a remodeling on the social media front. You will notice that I have a brand new icon. That's right. That's me if I was remastered for the Nintendo Switch. I believe that was the bit. New social media stuff, new website. But you already know that. What else did you miss on Glee? The other thing is there's a stream schedule. So let's go over the stream schedule real quick. Actually, I lied. Before we go over the stream schedule, the stream schedule, I want to let you know, by the way, that the new emotes are now active. The new emotes are now active. Finally, at last. Sorry for keeping you waiting so long, but finally, the new emotes are now available. If you type them in chat, they will appear on the screen. There they go. So there's a little incentive for everyone to become a YouTube member. For $3 bucarinos a month, you get access to these emotes, as well as a bunch of other little perks, such as a little badge next to your name that evolves over time. There you go, Dallas utilizing the finger guns already, perfect. And yeah, so that's one thing. Next thing on the schedule is, as you may imagine, the schedule.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yesterday, no stream yesterday. You will already know that because I wasn't streaming yesterday. Today's creative hours. Tomorrow on Nomia's channel, exclamation mark Nomia. Tomorrow on Nomia's channel, I convinced Nomia to check out Chrono Trigger. So we'll be playing through the entirety of. Yeah, thank you, Dallas.
Dallas just donated 10.00 gigawatts. And includes a message that reads, cool emotes. Also forgot to give this.
Yo, thank you, Dallas. Thank you so much for the support. Yo, thanks for the donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I convinced Nomia, by the way. Choco, Michael. Michael says, I thought Chrono Trigger was like 20 hours long. It is. We're gonna beat it over the course of a couple weeks. Yeah, it's a pretty good game to actually stream. It's also not that bad. Some games have like, you know, people like to say Moon logic, particularly towards point-and-click adventure games, and I feel like that's a little bit unfair. There's plenty of games with Moon logic. There's plenty of games with Moon logic. Let's be honest, okay? Chocolate says, I got it on my flash card. Dude, let's go. Yeah, that's the way to do it, because otherwise you have to pay $200 for a game I bought for $30 back in the day. That's right. So that's happening on Wednesday, tomorrow, on Nomia's channel, by the way, Chrono Trigger. It is starting 1 hour later than usual because of daylight savings, so keep an eye out for that. It will be at 4 p.m. my time. AKA an hour later than normal Nomiya streams, if you caught all of the Dark Souls streams, by the way. On Thursday, finally, we're doing Supermarket together. I've been wanting to do that forever. So I'm doing Supermarket together with the friends. Siska and Plague will be there. I don't know who else will be there. Nomiya says they might make it. So we'll be playing as my favorite supermarket, Trader Joe's. That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I have a stream for Friday that is tentative. It is a tentative stream, and that is RAD, also known as Robot Alchemic Drive for the PS2. Nomiya told me about this game. No worries, Chocolate. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good class. Take care. So Nomiya told me about this PS2 game. Mostly because of the memes, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll play it. So it is currently allocated for Friday. It is in yellow because if I don't feel good, if I'm like, you know, out of action points, spoons, whatever you want to call it, I will not stream on Friday. But if I am feeling good, then I will do it. Okay? So that's the plan, right? That's the plan right there. There you go. Other than that, on Sunday, I will be playing Monster Hunter World on Nomiya's channel. As always, Sada is coming back. We're doing basically every 2 weeks. And it's been really nice. I'm looking forward to beating base Monster Hunter World and starting Iceborne. That's gonna be a fun time. Other than that, that's it. So as for today's stream, we're going to be doing a little bit of creative hours, as you already no doubt have figured it out from the name of the thumbnail. From the name of the video. So what's the plan for today? Well, we outlined our plans on the document DSM What Happens Next. Part of what needed to happen next was me to take care of a bunch of other stuff. I have in fact taken care of my website. It's all done. I guess I could show you. You might be curious as to what the website looks like. mkirinauthor.com. I went with a really simplistic, minimalistic look because I just wanted it done, man. You know, like boom, here's the entire web page. Then you click on the games and it's just like, all right, there you go. Boom, go download the game. You know, it's like, oh, here's my books. Okay, here's my books, you know. And the link to the art actually just links you to Blue Sky, where I have all my art tagged as my art. But yeah, The page for Iron Valley is the longest because he has all the community resources, which, you know, bless the hearts of all the lovely people who have submitted stuff for Iron Valley. So good. But yeah, there you go. That's the plan. That's the plan. That we got this done. This is complete. You too can go and take a gander at my new website by going to mkirinauthor.com. There you go. So that's done. So, you know, all of this highlight. Let me actually make it green to get a better. There you go. It's completed. It's done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Am I going to be extra? Am I going to be extra? Because a part of me calls for. What if I instead made the green the color of my green? Maxi, that's not necessary. Of course it isn't. Nothing is necessary in this world, and yet we do it. There you. Oh, that feels better. There you go. My own custom highlight color. There you go. As you can no doubt see, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to happen. But you know what? When is that not the case? Am I right? There's always stuff that needs to happen. Nonetheless, I have already started reading Kate's book. I promised my good friend Kate that I would read their book, and finally, I have begun the work, which is good. Other than that, do I have anything to catch you up on? I had a crazy Saturday. Crazy busy Saturday. What have you all been up to? What did you do these last few days since I last saw y'all? I haven't streamed since Friday. Well, I guess I didn't stream on Friday, so I guess Thursday was the last day I streamed. Pretty chill Friday for me. Crazy busy Saturday. There's too many stories. I can't tell you what happened because it would dox me, but nonetheless, let's just say exciting things all around. Dale says I've been Tomodachiing my life. Hunting Rathalos, says Siska. I must assume that's in Wilds, right? Oh wow, you're telling me they put Rathalos in Wilds? Crazy, I can't believe it. I can't believe they would do that. I can't believe they would put the flagship of the series in Wilds. One of these games that really ought to like not put Rathalos in there. I feel like that would really like surprise people. What else? So the plan for today, in case you're curious, we're gonna go through DSM, my latest tabletop role-playing game, ! DSM, by the way. I'm pretty sure ! DSM will get you there. We're gonna be cleaning the little itty-bitty little baby mistakes that are throughout the book, and I would like to take a second to start brainstorming the first campaign book. That is the plan right there. So other than that, that's it. As to what we're gonna do afterwards, I think we're gonna do dailies today. I would very much like to do dailies. It's been a little while, and honestly, like, I kind of let everyone down last time with the dailies, so I'm coming back for my redemption. And here's me wondering if Mix It Up, hello, Mr. Mix It Up. Does the command DSM not actually work? Did it not actually put it in? Let me go over to commands. Maxi stuff. It is DSM. Maxi's coming back from the Red Dead Redemption. What does that mean? What does that mean? Also, by the way, please do let me know if the stream has issues. I reviewed my bitrate as per our last what is the term for when you communicate with someone? As per our last email, last stream we had issues with the bitrate for some strange reason. Turns out it was perfectly normal. Nothing was wrong. So I'm throwing my arms in the air, by the way. You can't see it. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Also, you know, whenever you feel like waking up, Mix It Up. You know, Mix It Up. Whenever you feel like waking up, just let me know. By the way, you know, if I do DSM, what if I just hit it with another DSM? Alternatively, what is the command for stonks? We haven't actually. You know, you may be wondering, Maxi, did the Maxi stonk market crash? No. At least we can find some respite in that. What about Maxi stonks? Does Maxi stonks work? Okay. Oh, wow. Maxi stonks are currently worth 13 saps a pop. They've really fallen down, man. Yeah, Dallas purchased a brand new Maxi stonk for 17 saps, and then it went down in price. Man, you really gotta get in the market. Anyways, so I'm gonna put the timer on, and then we're just gonna get started, okay? If you are new to the stream, hey there. My name is Maxi. Right on Saturday them. This is gonna be a productivity stream. We're gonna... But you're a domestic product. Am I a domestic product? Am I a domestic product? Product of Mexico. That's right, baby.
That makes sense.
That's right, baby. That's right. So I'm gonna be working on 25-minute blocks, after which we'll take a break. You're welcome to work along with me. Or alternatively, just enjoy the creative vibes of someone else working on their own stuff. And with that, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Okay, so here we have the Deus Ex Machina, and the entirety of the rulebook. So I feel like the best course of action will probably be to just... I'm gonna do Control F for the instance of double X, because that would represent every time I put page XX in the rulebook instead of the actual real page number. That seems to be like the easiest way to fix that. So first and foremost, I have to cut the overlay that I have here, and if you X'd the triangle or square segments of the clock, if you did carry out their effects, the effects of... Yeah, enemies retaliate, perfect. So this is maybe page 13. So the number I want to write here is page 13. I will tell you, by the way, this is going to be hella slow. This is going to be a little bit slow because it's a bit of a big document. I don't know if you've noticed how much stuff is going on, but nonetheless, we have fixed one instance of double X. Let's find the next one. Yo, Dale just purchased another crisp Maxi for 13 saps. Way to go. So, follow the instructions for gaining scrap according to the missions front. For the first front, it is in fact page 25. We're going to go in here, and we're going to first take off the overlay. We're going to edit this. Maxi is really small. I can't see it. Neither can I. So, we're kind of going by feeling. You know that part in Star Wars when... the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi is like, "You're the Schwartz," and then I get the movie wrong, and next thing you know, I'm talking about Spaceballs. It's actually just like that. It's actually just like that. Carry out downtime actions. The downtime actions are from pages 16 to 21. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna cut you. Page 16 through 21. Alright, we're gonna paste the overlay back up. I wonder if playing Tomodachi Life would be worth it before the new game comes out. Well, the next game comes out in a freaking year, Maxi. Yeah, maybe you could play Tomodachi Life. What do you think, Dale? Do you think that's a streamable game, Dale? That said, there's no more X's? Are you kidding me? There's no more double X's in the entire book? That was it? No way. I might want to double check each instance of page. That means you have enough time for a series of Tomodachi live streams. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna just double check for the word page. It appears 15 times throughout the entire manuscript. Let's take it from the top. Page 21, page 26. Let's double check. Engineering is page 21. We know that. And page 816 is the scrappers. Got it. Okay, perfect. Next instance of the word page is down here on this side. XX or double XX? I would assume that it's not checking for case. No, it's not checking for case, so that should be fine. Hi, Rudy. Hello.
Welcome back.
How you doing? We are currently updating Deus Ex Machina, fixing all the little typos. So the defensive systems keep you alive. Does page 14 talk about defending? It does. Next instance of the word page, please. Attacking is page 14 as well. Perfect. Next up, complete the setup for the mission type. That is pages 23 to 24. Don't worry, we'll be fixing the mistake in, I believe it's a text for save, I think, for the mission save. And it says, attacking is page 14. Yes, it is. Perfect. Yeah, I think Rudy's been here before. Otherwise the Maxi would be like, "Hey, welcome in. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Oh wow, I can't believe it. It's Rudy. Oh wow, freaking sweet." Page 14, perfect. Defending is also page 14, and sorry, my camera is currently blocking this. Hey, Peter, Rudy's here. Oh wow, are you serious? Wow, I can't believe it's Rudy. I can't believe it, it's Rudy. Anyways, who's Rudy? Who's Rudy? People are asking. Rudy's a member of the Discord. Infamous and famous for book binding his own books. Oh my god. You dying is page 8. Is dying page 8? It is page 8. Mission ends in success or failure. That's page 15. Perfect. These are correct. Engineering is page 21. We literally did these. Page 9. Mark one slot on the clock. Clock is page 9. Perfect. Done. Maxi, this is slow. Yes. This program was not meant to do this. I've got bad news for you. We literally fixed you. We fixed you. Page 25. Page 25 is the only front in the book. Perfect. And page 13 is the mission flow. Got it. I probably will change the flow of the book now that I've run a couple more playtests, but you know, we'll get there. So that's all the instances of the word page. Perfect. There's a spoiler there, Maxi. Don't say anything, Maxi. Don't say anything about the word page. So, let's go through. Pages are still a problem. I took care of it. Don't worry about that. That's done. Boom. Highlight that. Boom. Done. Mission type 4 has the wrong flavor text. On it. Let me go. You can bet on it. Let me go open my other folder of DSM. Let me go find the original. The other version of the DSM sheets. Rudy says, is it bindable yet? Makes donkey sounds from Shrek. No. I've got bad news for you, Rudy. It is still not bindable. Yep. Yeah, the stats for the mission save are in fact incorrect in the book. I have the original. So I had multiple copies of the document because it turns out that having one document was too much power. Sad trombone. Yeah. I don't have a sad trombone sound on here. I could play this. There you go. Let's see. Do I really not have? Dude, this sucks because I know. Maybe I didn't write it maybe I never wrote anything for it. That might make sense. Play the Dark Souls Judite sound. Do I have it on here? I don't think I do. No.
The most depressing.
No.
Pussy out!
No, that's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. No, that's not it either. That one kind of works if you think about it. I forgot I had this button.
Bingo!
Oh wait, you're not. I am in fact not on Discord. I'm running this off of my actual soundboard. Yeah.
This is why I don't respect streamers.
Or alternatively, perhaps even a.
Bird up.
Dude, I swear to God, I might actually like. Am I gonna start playing Monster Hunter GU to maybe trick my friends into playing it with me? Is this the way to go? Is this the way to go? Should I play Generations Ultimate on my own to trick my friends into playing it with me? So I look. Then you looked at me. Then I looked at you. Then you looked at me. I don't think I ever wrote anything. That's why it's literally not the correct one. So we're gonna go over to the mission board. Now I've been told that one of these, one of these renders incorrectly. Let's see what the actual final document looks like. Let me go find Deus Ex Machina PDF version 1. Where did I leave you? There you go. Version 1, Deus Ex Machina. Okay, so what is the page that is giving us problems? Because sometimes the page looks one way and then it renders a different way. That's just life, baby. That's life. That's what all the people say. Sometimes you're high in April. Sometimes you get shut down in May. It's my favorite song from the hit musical Joker 2. Okay, so it's you. It's wow, so many errors concentrated within the save page. Okay, so I need to rewrite your description and also fix this. Okay. So you can literally go away because no one cares. No one cares about you. No one cares about you, baby. Maxi, is that a rendition of shut up, don't worry about it. So what I hate is that from my point of view, no, the song is in fact not his. That is not a Frank Sinatra song. You're correct. This is another great example of a black woman writes a song and then a white man covers it and just steals it forever. But a big shout out for oh my god, Hound Dog? No, what's the name of that song? What's the name of Dun dun. Anyways, that song that everyone attributes to Elvis, it's not. A black woman made that song. But you wouldn't know. What if I just make you, excuse me? Like half of them? That's all the there you thank you. Thank you, Dallas. That's good. Thank you. The other half being black men, you're not wrong. These are things that are not. You're not factually incorrect. These are things that are true. Okay. Google Sheets. I have a question. Google Sheets. Hello, Mr. Google Sheets. I have a question. Why aren't you extending? I asked you to extend. Please respond. Are you grouped up? Hello? This is gonna take a second, by the way. I want you all to get ready for this. You're not even, no. You're just a text box, aren't you? I didn't actually draw a box and then put text on top of it. I actually just have a text box, didn't I? Okay, I have a question. If I make you like, that's the problem. Okay. How do I fix this in the easiest way possible? What's the easiest way possible to fix this problem? I'm thinking. Let me look at the way it renders. The box just literally doesn't go far enough for some strange reason. It also appears that the text gets rendered differently as well. Shapes, I mean, like, send to back? No. The issue is that it's actually not two shapes. Normally what I would have done, and you can tell this is like Max in the middle of the night with no sleep making this book, because the correct answer is to draw a shape and then put text in front of it, group them, and then there are two independent objects. It also does seem that the rendering is different, because as you can tell, the close event ends with the word victory, and it's only 4 lines long. In the render version, it becomes 6 letters, or 5 lines long, with victory kind of taking 1 over. So I wonder if all I need to do is just make this box longer. I wonder if making that box longer will just take care of all the problems. Maybe this will do the trick. Maybe that'll do the trick. Maxi, but then all the boxes are no longer consistent in shape. I don't care. I don't care. I want this book to look better. So now I'm gonna copy all this text for a reason that will become obvious in a second. We're gonna go over to this document and we're gonna write the new description. I'm gonna just put it here. Okay, so the text that I have to work with is this. Can it please make you IBM Mona, please? IBM Mono, please? No, I meant IBM Mono, please. Mono is Spanish for doll and or monkey, which I always found to be kind of hilarious. I know, Maxi, is there really no other way to do this? Unfortunately, this is the... I compiled all the greatest minds in the world, and this is the only way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna just go to more fonts. IBM. I just want a mono font, brother. Brother, I just want a mono font. You know, Courier will get us there, okay? Alright, so this is as many letters as I have to work with. So we're gonna write this new description for the mission, save. So let's see what I wrote for kill. Look alive, Raven. The movement has the perfect chance to take out a key figure in the regime. KLL the target, and any fascists that stand in your way. So for the save mission, we're just taking care of a VIP. What did I say in the last two missions? There's a retrograde leader. No retrograde HQs are out in the open. Sometimes they carry out operations on unmarked buildings. Destroy them. Rudy says, so a doll of a single monkey doll suffering mononucleosis would be a mono. You got it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got it. That's exactly what it would be. All right, so let's go over to the save mission. Actually. All right, so I have these many letters, huh? Okay. So, what can I say about the mission that would serve as a nice little? It's a nice little flavor text. I think something around the goal of this is I want to tell the player that this person is important. Don't let them get got. Let me review the mechanics for save missions. You must trigger the VIP's square actions last. Okay, yeah. Roll 1d10 for each foe in the same range as the VP. On a 1, the VP is killed and the mission ends in failure. If there are no foes in the same range as the VIP, the mission ends in victory. This will probably have to get like changed, but whatever, it's fine. This mission format definitely probably needs to get changed, but we'll work on that when we get there. First, let's just fix the issues that are here. So, I need a description of the save mission. So, let me close my eyes and think. Let me no, there you go. Okay, let me think. Drawing blanks, Maxi? No. I'm drawing badly. That's what I'm drawing right now. What? I can definitely tell now that I never wrote anything for this mission. It isn't that I lost, that I never wrote anything, because my brain is completely drawing a blank. Sometimes when you write something and you have to rewrite it, you find yourself writing the same thing twice because your brain is following the same micro choices that you made the first time you wrote it. Now that I'm going through this, I'm like, I have nothing. There's nothing in my brain for this, so I have... Now you may be thinking, Maxi, this is bad. You have nowhere to go with. Ode contraire. Ode to the contrary. my little Watson. It means that I have full reign to do whatever I want with this. So I think the phrasing is as follows. Wake up, Raven. There is. We got word of a VIP. About to fall in retrograde hands. I mean, I feel like another aspect of the mission is that you're just like leading someone away, though, right? Perhaps. No, the name of the mission is Save, not Escort, Maxi. That's a really good point, actually. Wake up, Raven. We got word of a VIP about to fall into retrograde hands. This is a high-risk mission, so don't dilly-daddle. No, definitely not dilly-daddle. This is a high-risk mission. If something happens to the VIP, it endangers the whole movement. No time for foreplay. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Siska. It's a high risk mission, so no time for foreplay. Thank you, Siska. Get to it. Get nasty. No. Get to it. Let's try it again. Get to it. Thank you, Siska. Thank you for bringing me back to the core of DSM, which is dirty jokes. Thank you. That fits. All right, that's it done. I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to sneeze. Good news, I have sneezed. I'm gonna sneeze. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna export the document right now and see if having moved this box actually fixed the problem. And if it did, I'm not gonna worry about it ever again. Better to come early than not at all. Okay now. Wow, were these always so dark? Jesus. Those are really dark. Oh well. Alright, so this is done. Is there any other... That was the only formatting error, right? Let me just... I'm pretty sure this was the only formatting error. I'm like pretty sure that's the only one. I have a feeling that was literally the only time in the whole book where the formatting did not listen to what I wanted it to do. And really, if I had more time... Max, you have all the time in the world. Maybe, perhaps yes, perhaps no. If I had more time, I would probably remake that, but let's give this a try. I'm gonna export you. Download as a PDF, please. Let's see how this looks. We're gonna skip over to page 24. 24 is our target. So it is processing. It is re-downloading the file. We're waiting. There you go. We're skipping to page 25. Please tell me that nothing else broke. Look at that. All right. But Maxi, I hear you say. It's no longer symmetrical. All the other mission boxes are exactly the same width. Literally no one's going to notice. It's only me and you who will notice that. No one else will know. It is essentially a secret to everyone. My favorite Legend of Zelda 1 reference. It's a secret to everyone. So I actually like that reference because it implies that there was already like a faction within Ganon's forces who were sympathetic towards the Hylian people. Anyways, please keep an eye out for more old-ass video game takes. in my new channel, Old Ass Video Game Takes, on my new website, oldassvideogametakes.com. I'm also thinking of like renaming these guys. That does confound the metaphysical origin of Ganon's minions, though. Where do bokoblins come from? Nice of you to finally embrace your oldness. How dare you? How dare you? Just because I'm old, huh? Just because I'm old? The Blood Moon? Well, but that's in Breath of the Wild, though, right? You know what? Hold up. Legend of Zelda 1 enemies. I'm looking for the moblins. What is your... Where do you guys come from? Where do you guys even come from? Also, we're on break, by the way, but let me really quickly see. It doesn't say where they're from, brother. Brother. That, by the way, that was the royal brother, by the way. I'm speaking to all of you in a brotherly-like fashion. There are, you know, friendly moblins. I very much prefer the idea that moblins literally just are creatures of the world. I very much don't like the idea that I'm not a big fan of like the enemies come from the Blood Moon. They are disposable. Don't feel bad about killing them. They don't have feelings. And I very much don't like. That's not a vibe that I enjoy. I will be entirely honest and admit that. So we took care of that. I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick, and you should do the same thing. It is funny though how in the original Legend of Zelda, the Sora are just enemies, and over time they were like, yeah, but what if they were hot? Siska says, you get it wrong, Maxi. These are were-pigs. Beware the old blood, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, okay, no, you make sense. You make a good point, actually. Anyone else staying up late at night, doing a critical attack on a pig's butt? In the sewers of old Yarnum? That's a joke for nobody. But namely, Hans and Cade. Okay, down my entire coffee. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch. I'm moving the microphone with me. My head is all busted. There we go. Okay. Yeah, definitely getting up every 25 minutes. That's the money right there, baby. So, as some of you know, my lovely, incredible, beautiful wife, Lady Kitty Lynn, collects Pokemon cards. And somehow, over the course of the last week, I have ended up buying into the Pokemon collecting craze. Except, there is one rule. Let me just finish stretching and then I'll tell you. There's one rule. I don't want to collect every card. I don't even want to collect one of every Pokemon. I am in this world. I was birthed into this world to get exactly one of every Slowpoke card. So literally, well, we were just shopping around looking through bulk, and I'm like, ooh, Slowpoke. I love Slowpoke. And then Kitty was like, you should collect all the Slowpokes. And then I'm like, maybe I should collect one of every... You know, Kitty, I just got a great idea. What if I collected one of every Slowpoke?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yo, hi, Prism. Didn't see you coming in. Hello. Prism says the Blood Moon also regenerates natural resources. Dallas says, this is why I'm making a dungeon crawler game where you just kill undead. I guess my issue is that like I'm I'm too woke. I'm too like storyteller pilled. You know, like when I go into a fantasy world and I see goblins, I'm like, what's up with them? What's up with goblins, huh? Goblins seem nice. Why are these goblins mean, huh? Could we maybe discuss the social economic impact of the things that led them to being hostile towards us? Perhaps even there is a reason why the goblins, you know, why are the cultures around goblins portraying them in a negative light? Is it possible that perhaps they are the victims? You never know, huh? And that's why I'm not allowed in anyone's D&D campaign, except Siska, because Siska has no goblins in it. I'm just like biased towards like gubbos. You don't like goblin stories? You better, cause you are in one.
That makes sense.
Maxi, was that a combination of the Pirates of the Caribbean, but with goblins? Maybe. Dallas says, I literally had a PC in a game that was asking those questions and got gently nudged away from their church. Oh yeah. Oh no, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Siska says, I've actually come up with some pretty good, solid goblin lore. Now that is I disagree with. Goblins are not solid. They are very squishy, mushy guys, much like a mushroom. I feel like if you squeeze the goblin, like a little bit of like juice should come out. You know what I'm saying? Maxi, what are you saying? Don't worry about it, okay? All right, so the timer to work starts in 3, 2, 1. Boop. I just think goblins are moist, okay? I just feel like they're like, you know, I feel like they hold on to moisture well. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm saying. I'm the only one in the room who knows what I'm saying. Okay, perfect. By the way, as we jump into the cycle, I want to let you know that if you become a YouTube member, you get access to our brand new emotes, which appear on the screen when you use them. Consider becoming a YouTube member today. Wow! Anyways. So I'm actually going to read through what I actually wrote. So let's see what I wrote here. Mission type 4 has the wrong text. Mission flow added that you must increase danger by 1. Yeah, that should probably be fixed, yeah. So let's go to danger flow. Also known as my rapper name. You heard of Dracula flow? Get ready for danger flow. Hold up. I'm cooking. Hold up, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Wait, no, I got it. Shoddy. I can do this, okay? I can do this, okay? Dracula flow style rap, but it's danger flow, and it's about ttrpgs, okay? Shoddy got me exhausted from our midnight tryst. Had me driving over to the Taco Bell. No. Thaco as in to hit armor value 0. No. Armor class 0. No. Nobody. Okay. Shoddy v Shoddy. That's right. Okay, that's so much better than what I came up with. Maxi, you used your entire brain power, all 32 megabytes of RAM. I understood that reference. I like the joke, but I hate Thaco. Okay, but what if I invited you to a Thaco bar? I do want to say that it kind of sounds like he just has a lisp, like Dracula Flow has a lisp. Thaco. Yeah, take him down to the Taco Bell. Anyways. Maxi, did you go to Taco Bell this weekend? Is that what's on your mind? Yes, you're correct. I did go to Taco Bell this weekend. I went there with Plague. I had the street-style mini chalupas that were very delightful. What a delightful little meal. Alright, mission flow. Alright, let's see. Now, Siska said in chat, I hate Thaco to hit armor class 0. I just feel like it's like one solution, you know? Like I'm kind of okay with there being like a chart, you know? Don't make it hard on yourself. Siska says, oops, stepped in my area of effect. Blew up their whole quadrant. I'm moving like Flare 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. When you X the triangle segment, your enemies have received reinforcements. Each one has a list of enemies that can appear during those missions. Okay, the light has to go here. I believe that the phrasing should be, when you X the triangle segment, increase danger by 1. Oh, the typing here is gonna take so freaking long, man. Increase danger by 1. Your enemies have received the reinforcement. And literally just add that line. Just literally add that line. I understand, by the way, I can see the tiny little text, the tiny little string underneath telling me that I have typed a typo. I have typed wrong. I will never see the kingdom of heaven, for I have typed wrong. Dear Father, forgive me, for I have once again used Times New Roman. You know what? I was gonna like fix the alignment here. Let's not. Hi, Dreamer. Hello, hello. Dreamer asks, do you increase the danger before or after reinforcements arrive? You do it before they arrive. So you summon one extra enemy than you did previously. That's the rub right there. Hello, hello. I'm fixing all the little typos in the game. What's next? What's next? I have added that you should increase danger by 1. Let me highlight this. Ah, yes, we need to make the document with all the stuffs. Oh, yippee, I'm gonna die next mission. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Raven. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. How high is your danger? Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. If one thing has been proven true through all the playtesting that I've seen and are done, is that the main character is actually pretty strong at the start. I need to add a line that any resemblance to people living or dead is entirely fictional. I should put that at the beginning of the book in the very first page. Any resemblance to people living or dead is entirely a quinkydink. It's not gonna fit in here. I can already tell. DSM is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to people living or dead? To people? Fictional, living, or dead? To people? Fictional, living, or dead? Fascists all look the same. There might be coincidences. Ooh, I like that. Any resemblance to people living, fictional, living, or dead is unintended. I'm gonna steal. Dallas, I'm stealing your line, by the way. Fascists all look the same. There might be coincidence. All look the same anyway. Ooh, is that? I kind of like fascists all look the same anyway. It's not my fault that fascists all look that fascists all look and sound the same. It's not my fault all fascists look the same. All fascists. There you go. Now I kind of have to like shrink this. Gotta shrink this whole section. But that's okay. I will say, the one thing about working on this program is that once you get enough assets on the document, it becomes incredibly hard to edit anything. But that's okay. Created as part of the ttrpg. I kind of feel like there has to be a line break between these elements, unfortunately. DSM is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to people living fictional, fictional, living or dead. No, any resemblance to people living. You just put people living or dead. I feel like that's good enough. To people living or dead is unintended. Is a coincidence. Is a coincidence. It's not my fault all fascists look and sound the same. Gonna fix this coincidence over here in this little corner. Now, I think probably the way to go about doing this... Yeah, and in case you're wondering, yes, this is, as a matter of fact, just one big text box that I did the night before. Probably, when given more time, I would very much love to, perhaps, I could probably chop the game start part. I don't feel like I need it. You know what? We're gonna chop the game start part. That goes away. We're gonna chop game start. So we can just have, like, the official, you know, like, legal information. I feel like that's probably the best case scenario, honestly. And I think after this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just make the document with all the images. I feel like that's, like, I gotta do my, my due diligence. Now, if I could just, there we go. Create as part of the ttrpg jam. Best queso scenario. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what, Cisco? That's not only hilarious, but also delicious. Welcome to getting quoted. I know you're thinking, Maxi, but Cisco was saying that in relation to what you said. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Cisco said it. No, that's Cisco's quote now. Two line breaks, please. Perhaps 2 line breaks will be enough. Perhaps just 1 line break if I remove this one here. I would very much like the line about me and my wife being drift compatible to stay as a kind of like a, you know, as a kind of like a, you know, I wanted to stay in the center. I feel like I very much would like that. DSM is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to people living or dead is a coincidence. It's not my fault all fascists look and sound the same. That's probably good enough. We'll see what people think about that. I probably would I break this down? Probably. So work of fiction in resemblance to people living or dead is purely coincidental. Is that better? Is purely coincidental. I live! Yo, hi Gorm! Hello, hello. Welcome back, Gorm.
Welcome back.
How you doing? Quincy dental. That's right. It's just happenstance in your mouth. Coincidental. Coincidental sounds like the name of like a Stan Lee style superhero. Oh, that's right. It's our European tooth-based superhero, Quincy Dental. Oh man, tough crowd today. Tough crowd today. Okay, so now where do I cut? Let's cut it right here. That's like one way to cut it. Okay, what if I cut it as at is? By the way, we'll be working on the new content today, by the way. It's on the schedule, but first we gotta take care of all these little things. I like it. This is good enough. Gonna save it. We're gonna go back to the document. I gotta make the document with all the photos. You may be thinking, Maxi, this is gonna take too long. Maxi, this is gonna take too long. How are you gonna figure this out, Maxi? If only I already had a document with all that stuff sorted out. That we just have to paste it. So I'm gonna hide my screen for a hot doodly second. I'm gonna go to my folder. I'm gonna make a new Google Doc document, a blank document, please. We're gonna crack this open. We're gonna hide you. We're gonna name you DSM, Deus Ex Machina Image Sources. That's it. That's literally it. Oh, please. Okay, first off, not Comic Sans. I implore you. Let's just make you Martian. I feel like Martian will be good enough. All the art in Deus Ex Machina. I gotta make that a link. Everyone, hold up. I gotta make that a link to my website, KirinAuthor.com. Gonna get a link to Deus Ex Machina. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever, which seems like an awfully long time. Anybody ever think about that? All the art in Deus Ex Machina. Apply. All the art in Deus Ex Machina was created using stock photography from the website Pexels. Pexels? Is it Pexels or Plexels? Pexels. It is in fact Pexels. Alright, Pexels. "30 minutes can feel like an eternity if you spend them running." Siska makes a good point. Also, way to out yourself as being at the gym, by the way. Damn, Siska. Siska's at the gym? All the art in Deus Ex Machina was created using stock photography from the website Plexels. Below you will find a list of every photograph you used alongside. Below you will find a breakdown of every single spread in the book that uses stock photography, as well as links to the photos, as well as the name of the photographer, and a link to the post, to their source on Pexels. If I missed anything or made a mistake, please don't hesitate to tell me. You can contact me on Blue Sky or through email. All right, and now I gotta get myself first. I gotta get freaking go over here. Get me the link to Blue Sky, please. Through Blue Sky or email. The link for my email is just like a mail to link. Freaking love that. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna put you here. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Done. I do kind of want to double check this link though. It is in fact send the mail. Perfect. Contact.mkirin. All right. Perfect. I'm pretty sure that every single photo I used was shared with either it was free to use or alternatively copyright what is the name for it? 0, which doesn't actually require you to link to it, but I still do it anyway because I'm not a goddamn fool. Alright, so where is... I don't believe I actually... we're gonna go spread by spread, by the way. So, over to the top. The first spread that actually uses it is actually the fuck off spread. Let me go and find the information. It is page 2. Now, how do I want to organize this? Should I just organize it with a big old table? Would that be best? I said that I wanted to have like a breakdown of how I did everything. I'm concerned that it might take too much time. Yeah, but we're 1 hour into the stream. We can probably make it happen. My only issue is that it might make the document like stupidly big, needlessly big. Let me go find the very first, my notes for the very first, I can close that. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for the fuck off spread. Where did I leave that? Do I not have that? Oh my god. Of all the things to not have the recorder is the very first one, Maxi. I have the mechanized workforce. The spread for the movement, perfect. You live in a fascist regime. Okay, so that's the next one. I could have sworn I wrote it down. Oh no. Oh, I gotta find what images I used. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna hide my screen for a second while I go find the exact images that I use. Oh yeah. Oh, I have them right here. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, it's just 2 images. Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to like literally like lose my mind. Okay, so I'm gonna put you here. I need like more real estate on my monitor. You know what? How about I just copy and paste you, huh? How about that? Okay, there you go. So, it's page 2, isn't it? Let me just double check. It is in fact page 2. Page 2. Bigots fuck off spread. We're gonna go here. I think I will do a series of boxes. It just seems like an easier, cleaner way for me to do it. Page 2. Bigots fuck off spread. There you go. It uses a red and orange solar flare by Pixabay. I wonder if I should. I can probably just get away by just having the link here and make it a list. There we go. There you go. And the other asset is a skull with a large hole in the middle by Enzo Renz. Skull with a large hole in the middle. I probably should double check that these are in fact the right references, and I will in just a second as soon as I finish this link. It doesn't hurt to be extra careful. So let me hide my screen and double check these are the correct links. No, that's it. Yeah. If people would like to see the original image, there you go. This is the image that I used for this spread. I cut off the. I did a lot of trimming, to end up here. But there you go. That's the same skull right there. Took that and I just messed around with the colors and stuff until it looked cool. So there you go. So that's correct. Page 2, bigots fuck off spread. Red skull, red and orange solar flare from Pixabay. And in case you're wondering, there it is. This is the one that I used for this. You can actually kind of tell from the colors. It's all messed up, but it is right there. So next up, next page. Insert one below, please. It is page 4, I believe, which is the "You live in a fascist regime" spread, I believe. Yeah, "You live in a fascist regime" spread. Let me go grab it. "You live in a fascist regime" spread. Is this, would I want more spacing? Probably. Let's go here. Just maybe like just make the line's a little bit like, there you go. Have a little more space. We don't have to be in a rush here. You know, a little bit more space, you know? Maybe stretch you a little bit. Perhaps even have you on the left, perhaps. There we go. "Bigots fuck off" spread. "You live in a fascist regime" spread. Maybe, you know what? Forget the spread. Just put "Bigots fuck off." "You live in a fascist regime." All right. The "You live in a fascist regime" spread is made out of the following images. There you go. It is, in fact, 3 images. Kind of feel sorry for the stock models. I feel like there is something interesting about, like, I feel like I remember seeing like a stock model being like, thinking that it was really cool how different people can use their stuff for different stuffs. Like the idea that like a single image can end up being used in so many different ways. I feel like there's something to that. I will also say that, you know, I went about the stuff that I picked stuff with, you know, dignity, but nonetheless. And I did say this before. I had a lot of fun finding the art that I used. For instance, the picture for President Retrograde. This is a collection from an album titled Elderly Tinder Date, which I found it to be so funny that I'm like, no, you know what? I like this. So there you go. Elderly Tinder, you're correct. It is from a folder called Elderly Tinder Date. You are correct. I liked it so much, I actually saved the link to the folder. Because I'm like, if I need more photos of President Retrograde, I'll get it from... Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's Senior Tender Love. Forgive me. It is Senior Tender Love is the name of the spread, by the way. There's some good photos here. What gets me is that, like, then you get to the photos that are like, it's the man's POV, and he's wearing like a sweater, and I'm like, that's definitely not the vibe. See, like some of these photos, like like there's a vibe here. You know, I saved this folder for a reason. I'm gonna need these for later. I feel like if I want to have more images with President Retrograde, this is what you do. Where's the... yeah, there's him with just a t-shirt. I thought that was cute. Anyways, I'm supposed to be on break. I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick. That being said, as Dallas pointed out, by the way, if somebody went out of their way and said, hey, I don't want to be in this, I would take it out 100%. I don't have a stick so far up my ass that I wouldn't, like, listen to a person asking to be taken off. There we go. Man smoking a cigarette. Oh, if you want to see how I made the Johnny Haddock, it is this picture of this guy. The Johnny Haddock is that picture, and then I overlaid a photo of the stock market. Yeah, person using smartphone by laptop. There you go. I angled this and I overlaid this on top of his glasses. I actually was kind of lazy about it, And it ended up adding this nice glow underneath that kind of looks like the glasses are lighting up underneath it. Who's the president supposed to be? What do you mean? That's President Retrograde. He's not supposed to be anyone. He's an OC. Anyways, a bearded man with gray hair. Man smoking cigarette. A man smoking a cigarette by Cotton Bros Studio. And lastly, person using smartphone by laptop by Alessia Zozik. Person using smartphone and laptop by Alessia Zozik. Well, there's a bunch of studios. There's also just a bunch of like normal people putting up photos. So I wanted to like really make a point to just, you know, highlight everyone. Even if they release their art as free use, I still wanted to like do that. So the next spread that has art, I believe, is literally the next one. There is the only art is literally for this site. So I think I'm gonna go and get my spread for that. Page 5. It is for the side of the page that reads "Capitalism Wins," I believe. It is "Capitalism Wins." Got it. Got it. Got it. There's the document. Capitalism Wins. And I have my notes over here. It is. There's a lot of. I used a lot of photos for that because I needed a bunch of faces. So here we go. Smiling old woman and I wonder if I can just like. Okay, first off, copy all of this. Smiling old woman in traditional clothes outdoors by Armando Luna. There we go. Woman standing near whiteboard by Cristina Morillo. This next part of the process is going to be very mechanical, so if anybody has questions or would like to just yap, please feel free. Woman wearing black eyeglasses by Daniel Javier, perhaps. It is Smiling Woman with Magazine and Coffee Indoors by VV. I feel like I'm doing like an award show, right? The award for best photo used in this particular spread goes to Woman with Red Balloon and Roses Outdoors by Israsyosoy S. Maxi, should you have considered reading the name inside your head before trying to say it out loud? No. No. Incorrect. Big shoutouts to Max, by the way, for already having capitalized all of these, by the way. Assembling Machines and Factory by Hyundai Motor Group. Dale's gonna like that. That's right. Hyundai uploaded a bunch of pictures from their factories, and that's what I used for that spread. Yeah. If you see this right here, this spread right here, do I have it? There you go. I did have to like scrub every any mention of like branding. I had to scrub all of that off of the image first, but I did it. There it is, yeah. Just a little car factory. Just a little car factory. All right, you can go back. By the way, I don't need you just yet. Red LED light with silhouette of a man. Oh yeah, there's like a man in the background of this area, of this right here. You can hardly see him, but nonetheless, I used the photo, so it's gonna get highlighted. Red LED light with silhouette of a man by Alexis Casson. There you go. I believe this is the spread that has the most art in it, because I needed a bunch of faces. I should make a mecha game, says Gorm. You should make a mecha game. I had a lot of fun making my mecha game. I recommend it. I think it's page 6 is the next one. I believe this is the Your Welcome to the Movement is the next one. Yeah, Bullets it is. I will call it the Bullets it is. No, I guess it's just Welcome to the Movement, actually. That makes more sense. Welcome to the Movement. The art used in that is... Ugh, there's so much work. I mean, like, yeah. But that's part of the fun, though. So I only used 2 photos. I used a photo of a young woman with a matchstick in her mouth and an image of discarded matchsticks. I found it to be quite evocative of what I wanted the movement to feel. And the whole imagery of matchsticks ended up becoming like pivotal to the movement's aesthetic. So there you go. So, first off, Woman with Lighted Matchstick on Her Mouth by Vladislav Nahorny? Hell yeah, Gorm. That sounds exciting, though. Having just finished watching all of the Evangelion Rebuild movies, I have to say I'm kind of inspired to do something in the vein of that. Nahorny. Go to Nahorny jail. Thank you. Thank you. Burn Matches on Red Surface by Anna Schvetz. Next page. Page 7. I believe page 7 has stuff on it. Or maybe I'm crazy. You may be thinking, Maxi, there is no image here. The texture in the background is concrete that I used. Now, which spread is this? I'm pretty sure that I used... Is it Gray Wall? Is it you? It's not you. Okay, it's not this one. Let me go down the list of images that I saved. Is it Gray Concrete Wall by Milo Textures? I think it's this one. This might be the one. Congratulations, Maxi. Clap, clap, clap. Congratulations. Congratulations. I played that clip when we finished DSM live on stream. Maybe it's White Painted Wall by Lamiko? No, I used this one later on. I know I used that one later on. Which actual image did I use? Which image did I use? This is you. I feel like I used that later. I used that later for the clock section. I'm gonna have to assume, by process of elimination, that it was this one. So it is Milo Textures, Gray Concrete Wall. Stop changing it! By Milo Textures. The way in which Google Docs just wants it to be Gray, when it can also be Grey. This is gonna be the name of the spread is Gestalt Mechanisms. I would like you to format text capitalization, just uppercase, no, title case, please. There we go. I believe that is the only image that I use here, and it absolutely is. We're gonna move on to Heat, Climax, and Death. I'm gonna make a space here. I'm gonna add a row below. It's gonna be page 8. It is Heat, Climax, Death. They'll ask what clip. It's a clip from the end of Evangelion episode 26 of the anime, where everyone's standing after the conclusion of the human instrumentality project, and just clapping around. Unrelated, says Gorm. It's not. We were talking about Ava. I love the angels' designs. They are weird little guys. If there's something I can give them, is that they are weird little guys. Alright, so I created this. The spread for heat, climax, and death. This is quite clearly death and heat are one image. This is an image of a fire. This is an image of a burning building. And climax is actually, it's a photo of butterflies in a room combined with a photo of a woman with a butterfly in her mouth. It didn't come out as clear as I would have liked, but that's life. We'll get him next time. Red and Orange Fire by Adoni Gabor. Followed by A Woman with Butterfly on Her Mouth by Cotton Bros Studio. And I would like to capitalize that. In this house we capitalize with, by the way. That's just me though, I'm weird like that. Butterflies with Window in Background by Rafael Cerqueira. No More Games, says Gorm. Bring Out the Octahedron. I actually made a paper craft of what's his name? It's not no. Oh my god, what's the name of the octahedron one? Ramiel! It's Ramiel, thank you. You said it earlier. I made a little arts and craft of him back in the day. I thought he was cute. The thing is that I am also a geometry bitch. So, you know, you give me a guy that's essentially a polyhedron and I'm like, oh, let's go. Photo of Fire During Night by Torben Baul. I wish I could pronounce. Thoughts on Sam Shell? You know what? BRB, let me review all of the angels. Sam Shell, Angel, Ava. Sensual is interesting. Sensual is the one that looks like a you know what. It's the one that looks. Oh my god! The first result has someone making it into a D&D 5th edition enemy. He looks like a you know what, and he has the whips. Like he looks like he has no thoughts. Specifically, like this photo. He looks like he has no thoughts. Like he's just like minding his own business, and I respect that, honestly. I respect that. So that's the 4 images that we use for page 8. We're gonna move on to page 9. What's in page 9? It is the clock. This is the picture of the white wall, followed by the picture of a woman with a collar. I believe that's what that is. Very straightforward for Ramiel. It's true. It's like I'm just here to target where you live. Etch and the clock, and the images for this are Crop Woman in BDSM color lying on bed by Kamaji Ogino. And we're gonna capitalize you, by the way. We're gonna do you title case, please. By Kamaji Ogino. Shows up, starts drilling, gets shot by the entire Tokyo power grid, screams geometrically and explodes. Yep. If only like we could all be as lucky. White Wall Paint by Sasha Martinov is the next is the texture that I used for the wall here, by the way, in case you're wondering. Texture goes a long way, man. People don't know this, but texture goes a long way. Alright, add a line break. Add the next one, page 10. What's in page 10? Oh, this is Gestalt. Okay. This is Gestalt. This is Pilot. This is Gestalt. I think we can call it that. This is Pilot. This is Gestalt. And the first one, it is the photo of the actress that I would later use as Dr. P. This is you, a woman in in black with red glowing eyes by James Super School News, and close-up of a burning matchstick by Alec Gomez. His username really is James Super School News. Okay. I mean, it's not the weirdest last name I've seen. Close-up of burning matchstick by Alec Gomez. There we go. I'm actually really happy to finally be getting this done, honestly. This has been kind of like looming over the horizon for a while. And here it is, look, I'm making a master list of all the art that I used. So, mission briefing and then radar. I believe that this is just 2 images, actually. There's an image of an abandoned building and an image of a person wearing a VR helmet, I believe. Let's see. There's 3 photos. Oh, because I have a dashboard overlaid in front of her. Yeah, I do. Okay, never mind. That is 3 images, actually. Mysterious abandoned hallway. Oh, this is going to be mission briefing / the radar. Mysterious abandoned hallway with circular window by Alessandro Carta. Followed by a woman in a tank top using a VR headset by Cotton Bros Studio. That's right, they are back. Let me go find the capitalized version of their name. Oh, it's just... Oh, never mind. I thought it was all caps. It's not. There we go. By the way, I mentioned this earlier, but I want to let you know that... Oh, you know what? This is a fair point. I'm like, I would like it to be a link. Turns out, if you would like it to be a link, Maxi, you should have it saved as a link. But yeah, I finally updated the emotes, by the way. So, please consider becoming a YouTube member to get access to the new emotes that appear on the screen when you use them. Finally, it's been updated. You can use finger guns at me. You can also do Maxi what? Which is very good. Maxi what? Maxi said what? Let me double check. That okay, perfect. And an aircraft dashboard by Anastasios Nastoulis. There we go. Make a line break. Add a thing below. That's not bad. Page 12. What's in page 12, Maxi? We're about halfway, by the way. Oh yeah, it's how to read your enemies. I believe this is just one image. It's just an image of a person playing chess, I believe. How to read your enemies. Can I please change this over to capitalization title case, please? I believe this is just one, unless I am absolutely terribly wrong. It is, in fact, just a man in white shirt playing chess by Cotton Bros Studio. I didn't mean to use a lot of Cotton Bros Studio's photos. It just kind of worked out that way. Add one below. Welcome back to page 13. The art in page 13 is mission flow. Now this is 3 images. It's a car dashboard, another picture from the same set of the young person with the VR headset, and a foggy picture of a city, I believe. So this spread is mission flow. It's just mission flow, perfect. Mission flow. Woman with tank top and VR headset. It's literally the same actual phrasing. You really did use the same phrasing twice, huh? I guess it's the name of the whole photo set, isn't it? A woman in a tank top using a VR headset. Silhouette of... No, actually, I want the digital gauge meter reading 743 by Digital Bugu. Forgot to cut that, by the way. By Digital Bugu. I want that first since it's part of the same page as the other one. And last one is Silhouette of of Buildings by Julie Agard. There we go. That's you. Next page. Page 14. By the way, we will be doing dailies today, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. There will be dailies today. We have attacking and defending. I believe these are 2 photos. Literally 1 each. So attacking / defending will be the name of the spread. Attacking / defending. I'm pretty sure it is, in fact, just 2 images. Oh, really? I never mind. The photo of the man punching has an explosion overlaid across it. Hence the nice burn colors on there. Okay, never mind. Man in Black crew neck shirt with clenched fist by Ketut Subiyanta. I want to deeply apologize if I am pronouncing your names incorrectly. If I knew how to speak, I would not talk for a living. French. Oh, no, I want dramatic fire explosion against a black background by Deep Boulard. I will capitalize your name just because that just looks nice. Okay. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, the shortcut for adding a link in most word editing software is Control K, by the way. You don't have to go all the way to insert link. Just type Command K or Control K. French police officers in tactical gear by Tony Malifatre. Malifatre? Brother, I don't know. Listen, if there's a specific kind of words that I don't know how to pronounce, that is French words. Page 15, moving right along. Page 15. It is victory, defeat, downtime. This is 3 photos. No! Oh, that's right. Oh my god, this stub photo. But did you know Magnifique? I've never heard of that one, actually. Magnifique. This one here, I think it's like a photo of someone burning money, a photo of fire, and a photo of a road. I went really hard on it, and I'm not happy with how it came out. So that's just life. This is going to be victory, defeat, downtime. Yeah, oh my god, it's so many photos for this one, man. It's so many photos for this one, and I'm not happy with how it came out. Photography of road at nighttime by Enrico Perini. I would like to, you know what? Most of the time, I find myself dreading the choices that Max from the past made. I would like to give a big shout outs to Max from the past for actually writing down all of these links in advance. That actually helped a lot. Thank you, Maxi. You stupid bitch. Photo of fire by that's an interesting collection of characters. I gotta double make sure that I have the right characters though. It is in fact this. Okay, never mind. Photo of fire by, I'm not gonna attempt to spell it or pronounce it because I don't know. Silver Skull by Mothis Voltkortsen. That is absolute. Thank you. People are reaching out to me to let me know that is in fact how you pronounce that. The Silver Skull. Gotta put that in there. Two Men Touching Foreheads by Joshua McKnight is next up. Oh, that's right. I also had 2 photos for the downtime spread. Knockenschwert. I believe it's pronounced Bonenschwert. Close-up of Blooming Flowers by Ava Bronzini. There you go. Yeah, you can see that I overlaid the photo of flowers in front of the photo of 2 men touching forehead. Kanohen Schwert. Kanohen Schwert. Is that really Bone Sword, Siska, or are you making me say something dirty in German? I always assume it's something dirty. Why would you make someone say something? It is bone sword, says Gorm. Is it possible that Gorm is now conspiring with Siska? Is it possible that Gorm and Siska are now on team anti-Maxi? Bone sword already is something dirty. Nah. What? No. Siska, there's no term that means to have sex that uses the word bone in it. There just isn't one. So I don't know what you're talking about. And now we start with the scrappers. Okay, all of these spreads use the exact same background one. Thankfully, we only have to do that once. Now the timer went off. This is probably... I probably should stop. I probably should stop. But what if I didn't stop, huh? What if I didn't stop? No, I'm gonna stop before someone tells my wife, honestly. I'm gonna get up and stretch. And I would like to inspire you to do the same. Okay. Let me stretch me legs. CDM. Siska has sent me a DM. I don't trust it. Siska has sent me an entire dungeon master. Gotta go, says Gorm. No worries. Have a lovely rest of your day / night. Take care. See you later, Gorm. Let's see. What has Siska DM'd me?
So it turns out the word for bone sword is actually one of those fun cases in German where there's two sounds we don't have in English. First one being kn, because we pronounce every single letter, including the N coming after the K, and the ch, which is the hard CH sound that comes after the O. Altogether, it's Knochenschwert.
Knochenschwer. Knochenschwer. I will say, I do appreciate that in German you pronounce all the letters. I actually appreciate that. Knochenschwer.
Which is a pretty dirty word all by itself. You know, your mileage may vary. H sound that comes after the O.
Knochenschwer. Knochenschwer.
Which is a pretty dirty word all by itself. Altogether, it's Knochenschwert.
Knochenschwert. Knochenschwert. Before I go, you're forgetting the T. Knochenschwert. I will say, thank you, Gorm. I will say that as a filthy American and someone from California and Mexico, eating the T's is like normal for us. You will catch me not saying not marking the T's. What can I say? I like teasing the audience. You know, gotta. I'm not gonna say gotta. Hell no. I'll just say gotta instead. You spill that much tea, I eat it. I go nom nom. You're generally opposed to drinking the teas. I am absolutely opposed to drink. I will eat it. You know, you're like, Maxi, how would you like some of these dried leaves in a bowl of water? And I'm like, I'm eating it. Yo, Mark! Hi, Mark! Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Mark. So nice to see you. It's been a little bit. How you doing? Thanks for the super chat. Let me actually hit you with a bunch of Cozy Maxis in chat. Not as I'm about to literally talk about just eating dry leaves. I don't actually eat dry leaves, by the way. I would like the record to show. That is the photo of the woman using burning newspaper. Perfect. I would like the record to show that I don't eat dry leaves, by the way. I do very much enjoy drinking my tea. Yeah. Hi, Mark. The next photo that we're adding to this mega list of all the photos that we used in developing this book are the photo. Did I finish? No, yeah, we're literally in the scrappers. Okay, perfect. Oh, hi, Mark. I caught that reference. So I brought this up while on Nomia's stream last week. We did a playtest of DSM. And I was saying that I do have a little bit of a story, an idea seed, perhaps, for a book set in the setting for DSM. I have an idea. I have an angle, you know, and that's half of it for me, by the way. Like, if I have an angle, I'm happy. We're gonna need this painted wall. We're gonna need it every single time, because every single spread in these pages uses the same wall, by the way. So we're gonna move on to Intel, which is the next one. Page below. It is, in fact, page 17. Yes, it is. Page 17. Intel. We're gonna remove the from the scrappers. Just Intel. Now, what photos did I use for the spread for Intel? Page 17. It is actually, I believe it is just 2 images. It's an image of a woman sitting on a bed of flowers and a picture from a German hotel that had these neon lights on it, and I found that these two blended very well together. And of course, the themes of Eclipse having being a CA and the lore that's implied there, that to me that felt very good. Hence why we went with that. Let me go and find that for you. Actually, before I do anything else, let me just go. There we go. Because all these use the same white painted wall, and I'm going to make sure that everyone knows. I'm going to let everyone know that that's the plan. There you go. So the actual photography for this spread, by the way, here, it is selective focus photography of woman lying on flowers by T. Munave. T. Munave. I'll show you the full photo in a second. So this is, there you go. So this is the photo that you will see. Of course, I ended up flipping the photo so that I could have the focus on this side. You know, it's just general like photo editing stuff that you do. And yellow neon signages by Athena Sandrini. Let me just do that. Perfect. So you will see, by the way. There you go. So, you know, there's some in-world reasoning why I really like the idea of having the words for marriage and to marry. The concept of owning a, you know, the concept of owning a woman, essentially, very much connected to the concept of CAs within the fascist regime. So this to me felt very good. Of course, a little bit of color manipulation to find a color that better suited the purple of the lighting that I have on Eclipse's face. We of course go with the nice, very bright greenish blue, perhaps a cyan or teal, which you may no doubt have realized is one of my favorite colors. Maybe you know, I don't know. Maybe you noticed that maybe it's on the screen in front of you. That's how you know. Nonetheless, so that's it. That's it for Intel. Next up, I believe it is R&R. I believe this is 2 photos. It's the photo of this model and a neon sign that says nothing to see here that I just thought worked way too well. Originally, by the way, John Doe Smith was the only one that had their eyes exposed, but I ended up going with just the consistency of everyone having their eyes covered up. Originally, their mouth was the one that was covered, but you know, little micro decisions you make. Page 18. This is gonna be R&R, Research and Rescue, and it is of course a woman with a prosthetic hand wearing a jumpsuit by Yaroslav Shurev. And we're gonna copy the white painted wall because it's in literally all of those spreads. We're gonna put you over here. Put you right here. Easy. And nothing to see here. Neon sign by Alexander Pasanarek. Let me show you what the sign actually looks like. You know? quite sim. Of course, you know, a little bit of photo manipulation, hence how I end up moving it to one side and blending it in a way so that it doesn't seem like it's actually part of anything else. You know, that's you know, a little bit of the magic you do with photo editing to make the whole thing work. Nothing to see here. Neon sign by Alexander Pasanarik. Pasarik, perhaps? Once again, my deepest apologies to people whose name I am mispronouncing. Page 19, which I believe is... It's operations, isn't it? It is operations, okay. I believe this is 2 photos. It is the photo of the woman with her tongue out and a photo of the metallic robot-looking thing. This is operations. And we're gonna just come and copy the white painted wall once again, because it's present again on all of them. There is 4 photos here? Woman posing with tongue. Portrait of a woman robot. Computer exhaust fan. Oh yeah, that's right. I did use that. Okay, never mind. There is in fact 3 photos here. Computer. I'm gonna have them in kind of like order of importance, I think. So, portrait of woman robot by Elena Darmel. I will say I'm not too happy with the way that spread came out. I had a completely different image, but, you know, I did make this game on a very, very, very tight deadline. So, you know, what are you gonna do, right? Woman posing with tongue off near burning candle? Wait, who made that, Maxi? Who made that? Why is there no byline? Jason Heinrichsen. That's definitely a German name. By Jason Heinrichsen. I really need to do another learning German stream. My only issue is that if I want to learn German in like a nice, easy way that the stream can enjoy, I don't know how I would do it because without Duolingo, but Duolingo is like bad now, so like I don't know what to do. Is there perhaps a way I could germ some Lerman without having to support Duolingo? If you know, please do let me know. The next one is Little Pharma, I believe. Little Pharma is up next. And this one is a bunch of photos, man. Yeah, the photo of Ambrose. Plus the Cybertruck killed the dual burb. It's true. This is because it's get yourself a fun free online course and get one of your friends on the call. Hello! Oh my god. Siska, quick, how do I pronounce the chatter's name? By the way, the I in Hinrichsen is pronounced like ping, ing. Well, now you say the I. There's 2 I's in that word. How would you pronounce that? Also, shoutouts to all of the Germans or people from the Europes who are watching, by the way. I know that I'm streaming at your prime time. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I'm sorry America sucks, by the way. I'm sorry that America's I'm sorry America's terrible, okay? Exenkonig. Exenkonig. Thank you. Thank you, Siska. I love that Siska's here to give me the insight. Thank you. I really appreciate it. A man covering his mouth while leaning on a mirror by RDNE Stock Project. Kernig. If you're feeling brave. Why would I need to feel brave to pronounce it that way? Is that a specific regional pronunciation? Is that like less foreigner pronouncing? I don't know how to tell you. It's gonna sound like a foreigner pronouncing it no matter what. There's one more. Medicine Booster Pack on Red Surface by Anna Schwetz. Because technically there's an umlaut, and I don't think you have the chops. Oh. So you're saying I'm a punk, huh? You're saying I'm a punk, huh? You saying I can't pronounce an umlaut, huh? You think I can't handle a simple little umlaut, huh? Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Siska says, you don't have the right jib. But there's a bunch of, like, dots everywhere. I don't know what that means. Straight up. Ah. Ixen. Exencognig. 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 What does it mean? Can I, please, Siska translation, please? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Strake hole lizard king. Dude, that's a great name. That's a great name. Can I please? There you go. That's a great name. That's a great name. Holy crap. That's a great name. Exenkonig. So which part in that name is the king part, and which is the lizard part? I love linguistics, by the way. I love linguistics. Konig is the king, so Exenkonig. Konig. So how would you pronounce it with the umlaut? Konig. See the resemblance? It does. Yeah. I guess it looks like the word king. If you shuffle all this shit around, yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
That makes sense.
I guess it sounds similar. Person holding white label bottle by Maxim. I'm not gonna. Okay, so I am jesting. I am jesting. I'm doing much like a nice, delicious tea. I am ingesting it. I jest, but I do see the resemblance, by the way. Konig, king, Konig. So how would you pronounce it with the umlaut, by the way? Page 21, I believe, is of course engineering. Hell yeah, Dale. All right, so let's see. Page 21 is the engineering page. This is, I believe, it is a photo of Dr. P, the same photo repeated twice, and a picture of an eye. Max, is that eye supposed to be a reference to like 1984? No, it actually isn't. It is supposed to represent the guilt that Dr. P feels about all the stuff that they did working for Haddock. The eyes of the people who looked into their own eyes while they were doing the stuff they were doing. Haha, check your messages, says Siska. Got it. And welcome back to Lessons with Siska. Let's listen to what Siska had to say. If this is Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, I will unfriend you live on stream.
Here's the thing about the umlauts and U, which is the O and U with the two dots respectively. Again, they don't really exist in English. Does.
Yeah.
There's plenty of words that have that kind of sound, but none with the other two. Usually what I explain to non-native English German speakers is that if you try to make the sound, like you put an E in there, you kind of get very close to the and if you sharpen that to make it an U, you actually have the U, for U. So basically, if you get the word for king, we're pronouncing it as König, which is fine, but technically we'd be pronouncing that as König.
König.
So there
König.
I don't know if you come from where I'm from, we pronounce it König.
König. König.
There.
König.
Yeah.
König. König. Okay, so the trick is that you fancy it up. Okay, all right. You put a little sauce on it. Okay. You don't just pronounce it straight up like you would, with a language that makes sense, like in Mexico. You put a little sauce in it. König. 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 Exenkönig. Exenkönig. I see. Your umlaut secrets are now belonging to me. Man's face in close-up by Kindle Media. Thank you, Kindle Media, for the photo. We're gonna be putting you in there. I know that I did it terribly because Siska is not answering in messages. Either they are, either she is on the floor laughing, which must be difficult because I thought they were, I thought she was quite literally at the gym. So clearly this must be a distressing moment. I must assume that I said it horribly. A black and white photo of a woman with long hair by James. Yeah, I literally two of these. Literally two of these. Your Honor, may I have two of these, please? Please don't tell me you're not too long. Thank God. May I please have you change to a title case, please? There we go. And we're gonna copy and paste you. Do you freaking listen to yourself sometimes? Siska says it's not an umlaut, it's a diacritic to avoid a diphthong. Damn. You know what they say, you know, she's got that diphthong, the thong. Anyways. You're welcome to groan at that, by the way. Otherwise we would pronounce citron. Like my favorite fruit. That's not true. Could you imagine if I like citrons? Could you imagine? Maxi, oranges are right there. Why must you like the original that is stranger, rarer, and like not as good? Maxi must... I have to be such a total rebel, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is one single photo. With, by the way, in case you're wondering, how did you do this? Well, what is this black area here? It's actually the same image, just inverted. Siska's running errands today. Damn, anything fun? Did you go to the market? Siska? Did you go to market? When does it end? Is the name of the segment. I made homemade pesto again. That sounds fucking delicious. That sounds delicious, Siska. A woman burning a stalk. It must be a stick in her mouth. There's no chance it actually says a stalk. I'm gonna change it to a stick in her mouth. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm pretty sure that's how that's spelled. Yo, Namia's here. Hi, Nams. Good morning. How you doing, nerd? We are doing work. We are working. Today's a work day. Though we'll be doing dailies in just a moment. And by just a moment, I mean half an hour, by the way. I must have misspelled your name there. Let me just capitalize you real quick. I'm doing the very fun task of literally listing all of the image sources for the book. That I should have had this ready literally like 2 weeks ago, but man, life's hard. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure for these guys, I literally just used the same damn thing. So this might just be the picture of the wall. Close-up photo of painting by Annie Roenkai. That one is extra bad. I must surely apologize to everyone. Page 23 through 24, which is mission types. There's just one image here, and it's a close-up photo of a painting. I will show you, by the way, because clearly you're curious. You want to know. You want to know? Can I show you? There you go. So I took this wonderful texture. And I had it become the background for these guys here. You can kind of see there it is right there. Just a little bit of texture goes a long way. It's so much better than just having flat colors. So that's all there is to that. Close-up photo of a painting. Next up, I believe it is... May I please have a row below? Thank you. Page, I believe it's just page 25, which is United States of Retrograde. That worked so nice. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. I had a lot of fun making this game. And again, like I wanted to just I don't want to give the impression that I was like I used stock photography for this project entirely to make a point about AI art. I also used it because it was convenient for me for this project. Originally, I wanted all of this to be my own custom, unique art. I did not have the time for that, considering how in the last 24 hours before releasing this book, I literally did not sleep at all whatsoever. It happens. It happens. Don't be mad at me. But one of the things that got me is that like I kept seeing like tabletop role-playing game developers being like, you know, you have to use AI art. It's the only way. What else are you gonna do? And then I'm like, stock photography is right there, bozo. You can be so much more evocative with stock photography. Siska says, if you had made all of that yourself, I would have kicked your ass personally, and you should have, and you should have. You know? It ended up being a lot more fun. And I feel like it goes to show that, like, you know, there are ways for you to make a visually striking rulebook without having to resort to making crappy looking art. Crappy looking AI art. Aside from all the terrible reasons why AI art is bad, I ended up having so much fun. Oh my god, this came out so good. Anyways, we're in the United States of Retrograde, which I believe is a picture of a skeleton. It's a picture of a skull and an upside down image of the American flag, if I remember correctly. So this is gonna be, it's just 2 images. Yes, it is. Human skull with eyes and trickling blood by Bristol Photography. Welcome to the USR. I didn't want to make that joke because it's really like that. It really isn't the joke. It's just a funny coincidence. It's by boys in Bristol Photography. Okay. And Flag of America by Share Faith. I bet they find this kind of ironic. Nonetheless, next up is page 26 of the rulebook, which actually these all use the same, like, I believe this is the same background as you guys. Yeah, it is. It is the same background as the previous ones. You could tell at that point I was getting a little bit tired, and I didn't want to just reinvent the wheel, so I didn't. We're gonna have that be 25 to 26. And what's next? Oh, that's it. All we have left is literally the last page, page 27, which is the it would be so much easier. So there we go. Page 27. Page 27. It would be so much easier, which is it's one of my favorite spreads in the whole book. I ended up putting it in there last minute, and I'm happy that I did do that. Okay, that is the link. I want to double check that was actually the link. And it's literally just one photo. It's a blue and white display, planet display by Pixabay. By the way, for anybody who's interested, if you're like, Maxi, this game looks cool, where can I download it? Yo, Kitty's here! Hi, Kitty! Hi, wifey! How you doing? Will the command actually work today? It wasn't working today. For some reason, it wasn't reading it, which is breaking my heart. Nonetheless, I can also just literally just... I can actually just post the link in chat. There we go. If you would like to check it out, it's available, free to download, over on itch.io. Kitty's doing good? Hell yeah. There it is. It would be so much easier. And I guess I can show you. I should show you the original image. I modified it just like the tiniest little bit, just the tiniest little bit, just some color correction. That's all I did. And with that, here we have the entire list of all the art, of all the images, and the original book. Is there anything else that I need to do? I don't think so. I tell people, hey, you can contact me if you need anything else. If I made a mistake. No worries, Mark. Thank you so much for coming in today. Wish you the best of luck with your writing. Take care. All right, so that's it for this guy. I'm actually gonna export. I'm just gonna publish it. Literally just share this image or this document. File, share, publish to the web. Is that the button that I want? Just publish it, please. I have published it. Okay, if I open a new private window and I paste the link. Okay, perfect. All I need to do now is I just need to make sure that I have it. I have a little title section. So Deus Ex Machina image sources by M. Kirin. All the art. I'm gonna just make you real big. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a little bit here. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna save it. I'm going to open the link again. I gotta publish it again, huh? Update it automatically every 5 minutes. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Kendra says, I drew all the art. I am the photo source. Hi, Kendra. Hello. Hi, boy.
Hey, bud.
How you doing, nerd? That's right. That's right. Kendra did all of this. Kendra's actually all of these people, actually. I'm alive, says Kendra. That's good to hear. I like it when Kendra's alive. Kendra's one of my favorite people that I'm happy when they're alive. You can find all the sources here. A document with all the sources can be found here. Let's go with that. We're gonna make you white. This is a sunnier chap, but if you start badgering a witness, I will have to leave. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Kendra's been watching the trial. Kendra is a sucker for punishment. Kendra enjoys witnessing things over which they have no control over. Maxi, did you have to destroy Kendra like that? No, but maybe I did. You can find a document with all the image sources can be found here. Objection, hearsay. Overturned. A document with all the image sources can be found here, and then I'm gonna highlight you. I'm gonna make you a link. Okay. Now I'm gonna select you, and I'm gonna make you the same color as. I hope it's you. Are you the color? That looks like the color to me. Perfect. What else? What else? Who's next? Who's next? I guess that's that thing. What else is in the list of things I promised that I would do? I made a document with all the photos I used. That's done. I did promise I would edit page 3 to make the text a little bit less cutting for no reason. But I don't know if I want to do that right now. Ah, there is a line that I said I would add. I also forgot to mention that you should reset heat and edge. Yeah, okay, yeah. Clarify what happens when a mission is complete. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I want to spend a little bit of time today brainstorming the first campaign. But first, I think I am due for a bio break. So I'm gonna go take a quick little 1 minute bio break. I'm gonna pop one ad, and then we're gonna brainstorm together, okay? Be right back. Beep boop. I'm back. Let's step back into the screen at the count of 3, 2, 1. Boop. There we go. We're back. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for bearing with me during that bio break. So there are. I have to stop myself because I am very much guilty of. I'm very guilty of looking at the task that I have remaining and focusing only on what's left to do instead of focusing on the big stuff that we got done. And today we got a lot of stuff done already. We took care of some of the biggest things. Primarily the big old book. The big old document with all the art. That's done finally. It is complete. I don't want to say it's busy work because it's a thing that I wanted to have happen. I didn't need to do it since the majority, if not all of them, all of the images that I used were released free to use / copyright 0 or Creative Commons 0, which don't linking back. But I wanted to do it. I'm here. I am here. What's up with the stream, man? I'll try making a new stream. BRB. You know what? I guess I'll try making a new stream and maybe that'll fix the problems. How about that, huh? Oh, wait. You son of a bitch. Wait, we're back? YouTube, why you gotta be like this, man? YouTube, why you gotta be like this? Here I am. No, the stream is over again. Alright, internet speed test. Is it me? Am I the one at fault? Let's do it quick and hello there. If you're watching the VOD, you're getting exclusive footage behind the scenes. Let's see, I'm doing a speed test right now. the download is not the problem. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Speedtest.net. My download is not really the problem. I feel like the problem is mayhaps the upload. I am uploading 0 kilobytes per second for some strange reason. Oh, the upload is down. That's strange. Why is the upload down? Nothing else is uploaded. I will attempt to make a new stream. Perhaps that is the sauce which it has a secret. Wait, no. Streaming is fun. Streaming is fun. Hold up. Okay. What, are we back? Oh, we're back. We're just back now, huh? We're just back now, huh? We're just back? We're back. And just like that, we're back, huh? Oh, it's in the past now? It should be catching up soon. I would strongly suggest skip, just reloading to skip to the front. Okay. I'm still a little confused as to why OBS is like sending way more data than I told it to. This is strange, man. Oh, I really hope that the answer isn't update OBS, because that usually breaks everything. All right. If you can hear me say this, say banana in chat. If you can hear me now, please say the word banana. Perhaps even leave the banana emoji, perhaps. And then we will know. And then the people will know that we were actually here. At this place, we're just gonna have to do the dailies. I'm gonna have to hit you with a to be continued on the campaign stuffs. Because I actually really would like people's feedback. Oh, the stream is healthy. Oh, the stream is healthy, huh? The stream is healthy, huh? The stream is healthy, you say? Okay, people do be saying the word banana. Okay, perfect. It does appear that we're back. I have heard from Mr. YouTube that we are in fact back. In fact. All right. Someone in chat say something, and then I'll talk back to you just to make sure that we're all both okay. We're so back. Oh, we're so back, baby. Okay, perfect. It does look like we're back. I will say, I might even go on a limb and say that we are in fact so back. We are more back than we've ever been back. Nomi said a banana emoji. Nomi is definitely a second behind or so. Nomi is behind. Yeah. Thank you for telling Nomi, kitty. The stream appears to be back, by the way. Hello, everyone. Hello, I am your host. I'm Kirin. Trapped in the past. Welcome. It's me. I'm trapped inside the Millennium puzzle. Please, someone help me out. I want to let you know, by the way, that the stream is supported by viewers just like you. Consider, I don't know, supporting me through coffee.com/mkirin, buy my games over on itch.io. And also by becoming a YouTube member. YouTube members get access to cool new emotes like Maxi Baby, Maxi Fire, Maxi What, and Maxi Huh, which appear on the screen when you type them. Isn't that dope? Isn't that neat? Wouldn't you think your collection is complete? It's not, because you don't have these yet. So please consider joining, becoming a member to get access to these cool emotes that you can use not only in chat but also in the comments of my videos. Isn't that dope as hell? Kendra says one of the trial streams had emotes for it. We live in hell. I mean, like, I'm not, you know. Yeah, you know what, Kendra? You're saying that do I not have the right to use PogChamp? Can I not use PogChamp whenever the defense, you know, when the prosecution stands, you know, I put poggers, you know? Kendra says, I think we should be allowed to super chat the judge. That's fair. Anyways, I'm back. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, I'm Kirin. What's up? Nomia says, Maxi, now that we're back, I have something very important to share. Thank you. I'm also going to, quite literally just... We're jumping to dailies. I have completely lost the desire to keep working. We're jumping straight into dailies. Hello, and welcome to Dailies, the segment of the stream where we do games we can only play today. First off, we have... Why is Kendra bald? Anyways. Yo, Nomia says, I downloaded Pokemon Sleep last night, and for the first night of sleep, I tracked and managed to catch a Sprigatito. Baldra? Baldra? Kendra is bald?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, welcome to dailies. Our first course for the evening is a Quordle, where we do a Wordle, but we do 4 of them at once because it's the only way I can feel anything anymore. So I always like to open with Rogue, followed by the word Satin. And already on the top right, we have the keys to the kingdom. Baldra's gay 3. Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine if Kendra was gay and bald? So RSOI. I'm gonna assume it's something R, perhaps. What? No, this would be so dumb if it was like Cryos. It's not Cryos, Bryos. Perhaps it is not what I think it is. What if it's a different phrasing altogether? I'm gonna scout for Blimp since it gives me so many consonants. And do I have anything better? Okay, so we have BRO here. Forget about BRO, we have LAME. So, a word that contains LAME. Balm, palm, no E in those. I'm thinking enamel. That's too long, Maxi. Clearly, perhaps double consonant. Metal, says Nomia. It is not metal, but that gets us kind of closer there. It's metal. The word is metal. Okay. Baldra sounds like a kaiju. It kind of does. Barudura. Alright, I have 4 guesses to guess 4 words. We'll do this. Maxi, double check before you make guesses. Absolutely not. Barudura. Thank you. Siska and I both get it. You're stressing me out? What? It's just the game, Nomia. Well, you stress, homie. It's just the game. I mean, sure. If I get these wrong, you know, the bear trap will collapse and snap my skull in half. But you know, that's part of the course. That's the only way I can, you know, it's the only way I can feel anything anymore. So, TT, we have TTD, TTDs. Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, it will open and snap you in half. Oh wow, Kendra, the saw fan has logged on. By the way, I live in a saw trap. Kendra, did you trap Maxi in the saw trap? I'm so happy that the stream is back, by the way. Big shoutouts to you. Big anti-shoutouts. Condemnations to Mr. YouTube, by the way, for just... It's been breaking, like, every stream. Breaks my heart. It's not tidy. No way it's tidy. I had to guess. So... if you don't go here, and it's not idiot, we have scouted every single constant, every single vowel. Titty. Maxi then has not committed a saw-worthy crime yet. I very much appreciate with the yet, by the way. That makes me feel good. I'm very happy to... I know eventually I might, and I appreciate that. So once again, we have RSOI. What? Is it? No, it's not first, because there's an O in there. Broil? Browl? Brout? Brouf? I am definitely not in like a Wordle vibe at the moment. That's why I'm absolutely floundering. Okay, so what could you be? It can't end in S. So perhaps it's an R something? Not bistro. Well, the S has to go... What is it? No. Boy, what could this word possibly... Visor? It was visor! Okay. I'm locked in, baby. 2 guesses, 2 words. We can do this. So the O goes at the end. Interesting. Is it brood? No, it's not brood because there's no D. Oh my god. Kendra says, is still thinking about how Jigsaw had one person in there for relying on antidepressants and the screening room booed. Yeah, as they should. Is it Brooke? Have I guessed Brooke? I have not. Let's send it. It is Brooke!
Bingo!
That one goes to Dale, by the way. So we have 1 guess for 1 word remaining. We have no new information. It's not titty, but there is, in fact... Brother, it's gotta be something T. It's not an I. What it clearly some sort of combo. It's some sort of combo that would rely on that. Perhaps a TH? It's with! The word is with, Your Honor! That's right, baby. Still got it. Could you imagine one of these days it just doxes me, just puts my address right on the screen? Nomia says, I personally have never taken medication.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next up on our journey of dailies, we have, in fact, guessthegame.com. Where'd you guess the game.com? It's actually called guessthegame, by the way. I've been lying to you. I'm looking at this. This could be a PlayStation 2 game, not PS1. That textures are way too nice. This is a PS2 game, some sort of Victorian style game. This could be Sly. This could be Sly Spy. Secret Agent. It's not. What are we looking at here? What is this? 85 score on Metacritic. Is this Morrowind? I don't think this is Morrowind. This looks way too nice for Morrowind. You know, Kendra, I absolutely get you. By the way, Rule of Rose. What is this image telling us? By the way, is this a weapon? Is this a weapon? Is this like a structure that's falling down? Is this Devil May Cry? What is this? Ah, claro que sí, dice Siska. Siempre estoy diciendo eso. ¿A dónde? Ah, Infierno. Give me one more. Heat 8 Xbox 360 PS3. What is this? What is this? Like, is this freaking Heat 8? What are you? Are you? It's a fighting game. Oh my god! It's Blaze Blue. It's Blaze Blue. How dare you? Blaze Blue Continuum Shift. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. It's Blaze Blue. I would recognize that heel anywhere. Oh yeah, that's Miss Blaze Blue actually. She's the Blaze Blue. She blazes and she goes blue sometimes. Anime looking ass. Oh yeah. Let's catch up. Maxi, what game is this, Maxi? This is the Hobbit. This is the Hobbit. This is the Hobbit for the GameCube. This is 75 score on Metacritic. This is Gothic 1. Yeah, it is Miss Blast. It's true. This looks like a janky ass video game. This rendering tells me that it's a PC game. It's a PC game. This is some sort of PC game. I'm gonna say 2010. These specs back here look way too good for before 2010. This is Lord of the Rings Online. It is not, by the way. Is that a panda with a gun? What am I looking at? PC, 360, Xbox, 360, PS3. Kendra says, wait. Choto. They solved the panda endangerment problem. Oh, I thought Kendra was gonna say something meaningful. No, Nomi says I was doing a bit. From this screenshot, I could have believed that it was, in fact, Lord of the Rings Online. A PS3 game and PC and Xbox 360. Give me one hint. Is it Black Flag? Is it really just... No, it's not Black Flag. No, a game with a boat in it? Kendra says it's clearly not a good game like TF2 or Ice Age 2 GameCube, so why would I know? Is this Assassin's Creed China? No way. Assassin's Creed. Is it literally just called China? I don't think it is, right? Isn't it Rogue? No, it's not Rogue. This is not... No. What's the year? What's the year? There's no year yet, huh? I don't think this is. I thought the China one was, I thought that was, side-scrolling. Oh my, it's Overlord! Oh my god, it's fucking, it's Overlord. Okay. Okay, it's Overlord 2. Yeah, okay. I would recognize this bozo anywhere. This is a game about having... Oh, look at that! 2009! Wow, turns out I was correct.
Bingo!
I could tell from the graphics. This is a game where you control a guy and he has little guys. And I'm like, why would you send the little guys when you're a big man with a big old axe? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Why must you send your little goons after the big sexy tentacle lady? Just go and ask for her phone number, bro. What's the big deal? Anyways, moving on. This is a point-and-click adventure game. I'm gonna say early 2000s. Point-and-click adventure game. The art style is not hand-painted. This is very much like... This is a pixely game. So it's not a machinarium. So it's is Pikmin for men? Incorrect. Pikmin is also for men. The implication that Pikmin is for women because it's cute is it Monkey Island? I don't know if it's Monkey Island. It doesn't seem like it. The Secret of Monkey Island. It's not. Yeah, I had a feeling. Is it what's the name of the name? Is that Indiana Jones in the... Is this Indiana Jones? No. 94% is kind of insane for a score, by the way. This is Chrono Cross, by the way. Maxi, how did you know it was Chrono Cross, Maxi? Once I knew that it was a 94 rating, I started looking at the rendering. This is PS1, 100%. And that's the save point from Chrono Cross. But what got me is that this shot here, that's Lynx and that's Harley. two characters from Chrono Cross. So I immediately, these are actually hand-drawn backgrounds. I'm full of shit, by the way. Next one. What is this game? This is actually this is Little Nightmares. This is 100% Little Nightmares. That's like a big old face with a nose. This is Little Nightmares 2. No? That's like a big old nose, though. In what games does... There's a marker here. This looks like a tactical shooter. But then what is this shot, though, right? This is just like someone's big old nose. This is bad. This is like Battlefield something or other. Okay, it's Battlefield like... This is like Battlefield like 3, 4. It's not. It's Call of Duty. It's Black Ops 2. I played this game, and I didn't remember. Thank you, Dale, for remembering, by the way. I played this game, and I don't remember. This is a baseball game. 100%. Or is it? Is this a baseball game? Is this perhaps... Is this a golf game? Backyard baseball, says Kendra. Holy crap, it was!
Bingo!
Holy crap, Kendra just knew. The greatest game ever made, says Kendra. Backyard baseball. There it is. I've never played this game. I wouldn't know. Balls? Huh? They said what? You're missing out? Alright. Game 1058. This looks to me like a PS3 era game. The rendering is very much not PS2. This could be Shadow of the Colossus because it's so sparse. It is not. A score of 54. This is a bad. Is this Blue Dragon? Is this Blue Dragon? Is this Blue Dragon for the Xbox 360? No. Oh crap! This is that game. It's a PS4 game. Excuse me. This is a PS4 game? Are you kidding me? This looks like ass. Brother, a score of 54, brother. I don't know bad games. An action platformer. Must be early PS4. Nomia asks, is there a Wordle for K-pop? I should look into that. You should. Oh my god, it's Knack. Oh my god, it's Knack. Oh my god. Never mind. I'm a fake person. I'm a fake person. Holy crap. Yeah, Knack was not well received at all, by the way. Nobody liked Knack. Okay, last one, by the way, before we move on to the next. This is Grimrock. Legend of Grimrock. It's not. This is Hand of Fate. No. Unless... Is this Metaphor Refantasio? It's Metaphor Refantasio. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, I played 8 hours of Metaphor Refantasio because the demo is too freaking long and nothing happens in the demo. Wow, look at this. These are such terrible shots. There's your Metaphor Refantasio boy, by the way. And there's essentially Persona with just a different skin over it. It's just Persona 5 with a different skin over it. And that's it. Moving on to the next next to game is Pokedoku. Where you do a Sudoku backwards, but it's Pokemon. And our categories today, let me get some water, are Steel, Sinnoh, Water, Flying, Grass, and Galar. Okay. So, Galarian Steel, that's Corviknight. Galarian water, that's like Chatoodle. Galarian flying. What's the regional bird for Galar? Oh, you mean Rockety, Maxi? You mean Rockety? Yeah, you can rocket these nuts. Grass Steel is Ferrothorn. That's the only one. It's Ferrothorn. Steel Sinnoh. I'll come up with one. And if you type Ferrothorn, you're already screwed, by the way. Water Grass. Well, why? That isn't Siska's favorite Pokemon. Ludicolo. Grass Flying. Well, why? If that isn't my Siska's other favorite Pokemon, Tropius. Galar is the UK one. You're correct. Water Galar. I mean, I think you can put Choodle in there. He's definitely water. A water Pokemon from Sinnoh. A flying Pokemon from Sinnoh. Isn't that Starly? Yeah, it's 100% Starly. Don Choodle, there you go. A flying from Galar. I'm pretty sure Rookity is still flying, so I'm gonna put Rookity in there. Boom, done. You got this, babe. Hardly even need my help, thank you. I'm not even guessing like hard Pokemon. I just want to actually make it through one for once. Well, Sinnoh is Piplup. That's Gen 4, it's Piplup. Now, oh, it's still Sinnoh! That's freaking Empoleon! And Steel Galar. It has to be Corviknight. Corviknight has got to be Steel type. If Corviknight is not... Wait, you know what? How about if instead of doing that, I just do Duraludon? Yeah, Duraludon. That's actually a better bet. He's definitely Steel. There you go. Let's see. The most picked one was Empoleon, followed by Bastiodon. The rarest one was Lucario Mega. Shut the hell up. The most picked was Piplup. The least picked was Rotom Wash. You were right either way. It was Corviknight, huh? I always forget about Berserker. Stunfisk is also Metal. I forgot about that. Or Steel, forgive me. There were a few water boys. Dracovish was the last one picked. That's hilarious. Corvisquire. Makes sense. Oh yeah, all the legendary birds and Cramorant. I knew there's only 4 water grass Pokemon. Ludicolo, the Lotad line, and Ogerpon Wellspring Mask. That's pretty funny. Alright, fellas, and now for the final, for the main dish. GameDuel.WTF, also known as GameDuel. Guess the game by guessing the game with guessing the games with GameDuel. Can I guess a game by guessing the game by guessing the game by guessing the cover? This is System Shock. This is System Shock 2. This is the original System Shock. This is System Shock. Okay, it's System Shock 2. Never mind. I would recognize the edge of what's her name? What is the name? Something ends with M at the end. Anyways, I would recognize that robot's eyeliner anywhere. That AI's eyeliner anywhere. And people are like, we should give AI more rights. And I'm like, no, the AI needs to have less rights. Can I guess can I guess a game by looking at the artwork? I'm already kind of cheating. This is Metaphor Refantasio again. It's Metaphor Refantasio. I would recognize that sleeve anywhere. You think I wouldn't recognize Metaphor Refantasio if I saw him walking down the street? I would know him. I would pull him by his goddamn, like, the neck of his shirt and shove him in a locker. Freaking nerd. Can I guess a game by guessing the keywords? Moon, space, and prison. Moon, space, prison. A prison in the moon. Notably in space. Is this Riddick? Is this the Chronicles of Riddick escaped from Butcher Bay? Inmate stealth infected. Oh wait, hold up. This is System Shock again. This is the original System Shock. It's not. No HUD, audio logs, linear story. No HUD. A game with no HUD, huh? Is this what the Callisto Protocol is about? That was the Callisto Protocol.
Bingo!
I'm like it sounds so much like a Dead Space. It must be the Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maxi, guess what game I'm thinking of? You're thinking of Twilight Princess. And welcome to Guessing the Game by Guessing the Game by Guessing the Game. Nomiya would like me to open with Bratz Forever Diamonds, but that literally has nothing at all. Instead, I will open for my wife. This one's for my wife, by the way. This one's for my wife. I'm opening with Nier Replicant. So this is a video game after 2010. It is it's probably third person or side view. It's not Square Enix. It's partially single player. It was on the PS. It's been on the PS3. It's on the PS3. So I must assume that it's either a remake of a PS2 game or a PS1 game, or it's I see what you mean, Nams. Now I'm thinking a role-playing game from the PS3 era that has a multiplayer element. Well, Mass Effect 3 had a multiplayer element, and it was on the PS3. The game is from 2011. It's a third-person game on the PS3. Third-person, single-player, probably split-screen co-op, perhaps? Tales of Symphonia? Tales of Vesperia? It is not Tales of Vesperia. Okay, you know what? It's a Tales of game. It's Tales of Berseria. It's Tales of Berseria. It's not. What's the one that goes between Berseria and Vesperia? Well, I guess it's... You know what? It's not the right franchise. It's the wrong franchise. Okay. So it's a Bandai game. It's a Bandai game with multiplayer, co-op, and single player. Open world fantasy. There's no way it's a Pac-Man game. 2011. 2011 is absolutely not the first Neo. Dynasty Warriors, is that open world? No chance, no dice. Maxi chronically cannot double check their guesses. Nomiya Vikshi, I swear to God, Nomiya Vikshi. I will kick your ass tomorrow. No, hold up. Thursday. Your Friday, my Thursday. Because we gotta play Chrono Trigger tomorrow. Open World Fantasy. 2011. Alright, Maxi, time to enter your Mind Palace, Maxi. The year's 2011. It is the year I meet Kitty. Fight me in Tux Paint, I'll kick your ass. What's Tux Paint? So, sorry, I'm entering my mind palace right now. I'm entering my mind palace. Give me a second. 2011. I have just met Kitty. What am I playing at this moment? Fallout New Vegas? But that is not a shooter. Role-playing game. A fantasy role-playing game. Open world. Oh my god, Nomia. Oh my god, Nomia. Alright. No, Nomia got me, by the way. Got me to promo them, by the way. Okay. Bandai Namco, though. Bandai. Ace Combat says... No, but it's fantasy, though. It's fantasy. Bandai. What else does Bandai do? Also, they don't do Dynasty Warriors. That's Omega something. Does Dynasty Warriors. And I feel that would be historical. Is it too early for Sword Art? It might not be. Let's try it. It is, in fact, too early for that. It can't be Dark Souls. Is it Dark Souls? Oh my god, it's Dark Souls. Oh my fucking god, it's Dark Souls 1. Oh my god, oh my god. So I got the hint told me that it was from software, by the way. Oh my god. That's so funny. So in my defense, I kept forgetting that Bandai did Dark Souls. I kept thinking that it was still Sony because Sony did Demon Souls. Nomia, you should have known this. Nomia, you played this game, Nomia. I have 4 minutes left. I believe Ronnie is streaming today, but like in an hour? Or is it now? Let me double check that when Ronnie's streaming today. twitch.tv/moontomes. No, Ronnie's live? Hot damn. Are you telling me that Ronnie's live right now? Holy shit, Ronnie's live right now. Well, fellas, in that case, I'm not gonna keep you. No, Mrs. Remember when it took me 3 streams plus 2 streams of avoiding it to beat ONS? Oh, yeah. I remember. I was there. I'm gonna share. There you go. And I'm gonna hit Ronnie with some kissy emojis. There you go. And with that, friendos, my good friend Ronnie is literally streaming right now. Please consider checking them out. And once again, please consider supporting my stream by becoming a YouTube member, or alternatively, purchasing my games on itch.io. If you cannot afford to give me money for my games, I kindly ask you to download them on itch.io and leave a 5-star rating. You may think that doesn't do a lot, but it actually does an incredible lot of pushing my games up the ranking so more people can see them, so more people can support me. That is the one thing I ask for. And with that, my good friend Ronnie is playing Red Dead Redemption today. Cowboy Ronnie is back. Please hit him with cowboy emojis in chat. And with that, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Tomorrow we'll be streaming on Nomia's stream. We're going to start playing Chrono Trigger. Please get excited for that. And with that, I'm out of here. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye. Beep boop.
Wonderful.